We got a lot to talk about this one. Today I'm breaking down the Bears' collapse in Cleveland. Today we're killing some narratives while breaking down the All-22 film of the Bears' loss to the Cleveland Browns. The biggest loss was Tevin Jenkins. He left early in the game with a concussion, and it completely changed the balance in the trenches. After Tev left, the Bears got completely dominated up front. It was going to be the first time of Justin Fields' entire career where he had the same offensive line for 3 straight games, but of course, we didn't even have the same line play one full quarter, and we're probably going to see a different one this weekend as well. Let's head over to the film room and get right into it. The issues started right away. First play of the game, Darnell Wright's doing the splits, and Justin Fields has a free rusher right in his face. Darnell Wright has a good jump step here, but he loses his balance, gets shoved back, ends up doing the splits and falling to the ground, and Fields has no chance to get to the back of his drop and has to fire the ball early while taking a hit. And of course, he's going to get slung to the ground with a late hit too, but he hasn't got a single late hit or roughing the passer call in more than 20 games. And you can see even early on, these are the first couple plays of the game, and Fields has absolutely no time to pass. I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but look when he's throwing this ball. Look how covered Darnell Mooney is. He has to throw this with anticipation, but where else is it supposed to go? Covered, covered. This is the right read right here. He's got a chance to complete this to Mooney, but he has to throw it early. We got two guys blocking right here, Lucas Patrick and Roschon Johnson. They can't stop one guy, and he's going to affect the throw, hit Fields' arm while he gets it off. Caused the ball to just miss, but I mean, let's go back. I mean, look how close this is. I mean, that's when he's pressured and taking a hit. There's a lot of people out there that just think I'm a Justin Fields fan, when really that's just the farthest from the truth it can be. I just watch so much tape, and I want what's best for the Chicago Bears. The biggest criticism on Justin Fields is he can't read defenses, and he can't throw with anticipation. So what I'm showing you here, Fields throws this as DJ's making his cut with anticipation and then threads it literally just out of the fingertips of the defender here. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. Literally just an inch away from his fingertips here, right into DJ's hands. DJ bobbles it, makes the adjustment on the sideline. Toe drag swag. But it's just too lazy to blame everything on the quarterback. It takes a lot for plays to go right. This play right here shows it. Pocket is rolling. Fields is under pressure. He has 3 guys barreling down on him when he's about to throw this ball. Gets it off. Perfect throw. Look at where this lands on Robert Tonyan. Literally in his hands. Perfect throw. 40 plus yards downfield. And again, just no help for our quarterback. Our guys continue to just not make plays when the opportunities are right there in his hands. I don't even want to talk about the last play of the game, the Hail Mary, which has basically no chance of working anyway. Even that play landed right in Darnell Mooney's lap. And again, we're just not helping the quarterback out. The last thing I want to do on this channel is try to make excuses for anybody, including Justin Fields. I'm a Bears fan first, and I don't care who's at quarterback for this team. Some of these play designs, you just have to wonder, what are the odds for success on a play like this? Let's go back. This is actually, we're seeing a wrinkle to something that Luke Getsy does. Bayless Jones coming across. He's a threat to get that jet sweep over here. But let's look at the offensive line here, how it's blocked up. Look at the holes on this right side. And we're running to the left. Now, when we're running to the right, you have Darnell Wright, who's a monster run blocker. On the left side, you're running out here to a hole that's blocked by Tyler Scott, a tiny wide receiver. Now, maybe you can argue that he should have taken this hole here, cut it upfield instead of trying to bounce outside there. But either way, there's not really many places to go. The Browns were all over our run game. And this is while Tevin Jenkins is still in the game. Look at Tev here. Stops the point of attack block, holds it off. Then he's going to get to the second level. It's just, Tevin is just awesome. And after he leaves the game, our offensive line struggles. You'll see it here. Even before Tev is out of the game, we have this goal line drive here. Let's just watch Nate Davis right here. Slow it down in slow motion here. Let's just watch Nate Davis off the snap. Push back right into Deontay Foreman. And then he shed and made the tackle. You have absolutely no chance to make a play when Davlin Tomlinson is just beating you, pushing you back into the running back. Where's Foreman supposed to go here? He can maybe try to run over here and get through, but there's just no hole. And he's getting the offensive lineman pushed right back into his lap. Nate Davis has just got to be better. But we actually do get a touchdown out of this. What happens? Let's watch Braxton Jones on the right side of the line against Myles Garrett. Beat so badly. This is a sack or a forced fumble on 90% of the quarterbacks in the NFL. But Justin Fields, again, is so special at extending plays, breaking tackles, and making something out of nothing. Braxton Jones is taken to the woodshed by Myles Garrett here. This should go in the books as Braxton Jones giving up a sack. Instead, Justin Fields' incredible athleticism, look at it there, even after extending that. Look how close this guy is to tripping him up. But most of the time, Fields gets away. We'll get back to that later because there is a play where Fields does get tripped up. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. But watch here as an example. Fields gets around the guy diving at him, and as soon as he gets by that guy, what does he do? He turns his head and looks upfield. This is going to play a big part later in the video because we have another play that's very similar to this, and it was actually the biggest play of the game. Here's Fields, looks upfield, finds Cole Kmet, and look at this absolute dime. Look at this ball again. You can't put it any better placement than that. Just inches outside of the defender's fingertips, corner of the end zone, touchdown Cole Kmet. This is what I'm talking about. That is a franchise quarterback right there. We need to see more consistency, but there's less than a handful of guys in the NFL who can do what Justin Fields just did on that play. Got another example here of Fields throwing with anticipation. This is right before the half. Going to see again Nate Davis just getting beat almost every single play. Fields has a free rusher at him because Nate Davis is doing nothing. But Fields is going to step into the pocket, throw with anticipation to DJ Moore. Watch as he throws this. This is DJ Moore right here. Just going into his cut. He's throwing to right here. There's a receiver here right now that's clearing the safety out. Watch it. That's anticipation. Right on the money to DJ Moore. That's a big time pass. I've already talked about what I believe the coaches failed at in this game. I believe a lot of this loss was on the coaches. But there's a couple other things I want to show you here. Because Luke Getsy was criticized for not running the ball. But I have to show you guys, we just could not run the ball. Watch Lucas Patrick and Nate Davis. This is at the point of attack. There is nothing you can do here. Fields can't keep this. The defender is playing it deep. And the interior of our line is getting destroyed. Fields is supposed to watch this guy to determine the handoff. You're not supposed to have to worry about if one guy is blowing through a double team on the interior of your line. That is just unacceptable. This is a big reason why we couldn't run the ball. All three of these guys in the interior were liabilities in this game. Cody Whitehair, Lucas Patrick, Nate Davis, none of them look like they deserve to be on the field with this Browns defensive front. We'll show you another example of this, okay? Let's watch Nate Davis and Lucas Patrick in the center. This is, I mean, he gets the hold here too. The ref will throw the flag, but he gets beat so badly. Let's watch. It's actually perfect timing of the snap count here. You watch this, something we do. He's going to tap Lucas Patrick's leg, and then Justin Fields is going to kick his leg up. And they know the snap is coming. Watch how well he times this. He's getting off the snap. Look at this. Ball is not even snapped yet, and he's already going. This is as close as you can get to an offsides without being offsides. He's taking off milliseconds before the ball is snapped, beating Lucas Patrick and Nate Davis right through the gap. Nate Davis can do nothing but hold there. But let's watch Cody Whitehair too, the other guy on the interior who replaced Tevin Jenkins. What are you doing, Cody? Cody's just no factor here at all. He gets thrown directly to the ground too. So, I mean, this is what we have. Less than 1 second after the snap, this is what Fields is looking at. And it's pathetic. I was just getting excited about our offensive line, and their performance against the Browns was one of the worst I've ever seen. All right, and here it is, guys. This was the biggest play call of the game. This was the 4th down and 1. I just showed you guys how bad our interior linemen were getting beat. And look at how the Browns have this lined up. There's no way we can do a quarterback sneak here. It's probably going to go for a 3-yard loss. I also don't have any confidence giving the ball to Deontay Foreman either. Let's just watch the snap and see how it would have played out. They're all getting pushed backwards. Myles Garrett's pushing Braxton Jones back as well. DJ Moore misses a block over here. We got a free rusher on the inside. Fields somehow makes him miss here and gets to the outside. Darnell Mooney needs to block this guy. This is a must-have block here, and this is where we miss Equanimous St. Brown or having a bigger-bodied wide receiver out there. Mooney completely whiffs, and Fields has a rusher bearing down on him. And this is what I was talking about earlier. We already watched Fields outrun a guy, make him miss the shoestring tackle, and then flip his hips, look downfield, and find a receiver. Let's watch how this play plays out. All people remember here is we did not get the first down, and it was probably the worst play of the entire game. But let's go back. I believe in this situation, one-on-one on the outside here, we've seen it so many times. Fields wins this 99 out of 100 times. The Browns got extremely lucky that they tripped up Fields here. Slow motion, look how close Fields is to getting away. And then on top of that, the first down marker is down here, 9 yards in front of where Fields is at. Now, a lot of people will tell you that Fields was going to run this no matter what, but we just saw a very similar play earlier where he avoids a shoestring tackle and then immediately flips his head upfield, finds Cole Kmet for a touchdown. Watch this in slow motion here. If he does not get tripped here, he still has 8 yards to flip his hips, locate DJ Moore, and throw an easy touchdown pass that would have put this game away. Now, even if he doesn't throw it to DJ here, the chances of him getting to this first down marker with one guy to stop him here if he's not tripped, he's also most likely going to at least get the first down or make this guy miss and score a touchdown. I've heard a lot of people saying they didn't like the play call here. I'm disagreeing with that. I thought this was a great play call. The run up the middle would not have worked. You got Justin Fields out on the edge, one-on-one, and most of the time, he either runs for the first down or finds DJ Moore here. I believe the Browns got extremely lucky with this shoestring tackle here. Usually, when Fields is this far past the guy, that's not affecting him. He got tripped up here. You'll watch. It's just the weird timing of that. He didn't get his foot down right. He stumbles. He has the awareness to reach for the first down. This is an 8-yard stumble here, guys. He's at the 40-yard line when he gets tripped. He stumbles and reaches and ends up just a half-yard short of getting a first down here. The Browns got so lucky, but I like the play call. The only thing I didn't like on the play call is I probably would have taken the field goal here. Justin Fields is on pace to get sacked more times than any quarterback in NFL history and take more pressures. It's not an excuse. It's simply a fact. What is a guy supposed to do when this happens routinely? It's not always the same guy. People want to crucify Braxton Jones or Cody Whitehair or Nate Davis. That's fine. All of them had moments where they were awful. But it's someone different on almost every play. On this one, it's Kari Blasingame. Gets beat so badly that Justin Fields has no chance to complete a pass here. He's hit before he can even reach the back of his drop. We just have to do a better job at protecting our quarterback, no matter who it is. Next play here, it's Darnell Wright getting beat awfully, and this is actually a hold. Watch Darnell Wright here. He's beat so bad that he grabs Myles Garrett's shoulder from behind and pulls him down. That's a hold. Again, we're going to start a drive, try to establish the run. Pitch out to Khalil Herbert. You'll immediately see Lucas Patrick getting walked backwards. You'll see Braxton Jones getting outside and Cole Kmet completely missing a block. And again, this is our running back 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, having to dodge an incoming Cleveland Brown. Not a recipe for success. Next play, Justin Fields is going to try to throw with anticipation again. See him hit the back of his drop. Receiver clearly not ready yet, but again, pressure right in Fields' face. He has to throw it now or he's going to be sacked. Takes the hit, throws it. Mooney wasn't ready. Incomplete pass. There were just unacceptable play calls all day long, bad execution, but I did want to show the play that lost the game. This is the design we choose to go with. This is Jaquan Brisker. This is Kyler Gordon. They're blitzing, and dropping into coverage is Justin Jones, our 300-pound defensive tackle, trying to cover David Njoku. There's no one else in the area. There's 3 deep here. This is the worst defense you could possibly call in this situation. We basically show you the defense we're running. Blitz, 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 drop into coverage, drop into coverage, blitz, blitz, deep zone, deep zone. We got a zone here, zone here, zone here, and then you have TJ Edwards covering a zone and Justin Jones covering a zone. That's all you have for the entire middle of the field. Watch it play out. David Njoku freaking across the middle. You got Justin Jones and TJ Edwards. Elijah Moore is also going to be able to get open here. Plenty of space. But just what is this? If you play with two deep safety here and have Jaquan Brisker here instead of blitzing, then Tyreek Stevenson would have been able to come up, pick this off, or at least contest the catch. Instead, they just blitz too many guys here. Pressure does not get home. And this is the easiest throw Joe Flacco might have made in his entire career. Our coaches simply have to be better on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And our offensive line just got whooped. No matter who our quarterback is next year, we need better pass protection and better play from our offensive line overall. Every Bears fan should agree on that. On top of that, I think we need more weapons on offense at wide receiver especially. Right now, DJ Moore is our only legit target at wide out, and we simply need more help at the position. This was another example of a game the Bears should have won. The defense dominated most of the game, and by the fourth quarter, the game should have been out of reach. Instead, the Browns' defense dominated our offensive line, especially after we lost Tevin Jenkins, and the lack of execution and coaching mistakes cost the team a crucial victory. But it still took some bad luck as well. Justin Fields getting tripped up, Robert Tonyan and Darnell Mooney dropping easy catches. We still have 3 games left, and Ryan Poles has a huge offseason coming up. How are you guys feeling? Let me know in the comments. Did you learn anything from this All-22? Please remember to hit that like button for me and stay tuned. Until next time, bear down.